Hello, everybody. This is Yoko's TV show reactions. I actually tried to record this a moment ago and accidentally said my other username. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Animaniacs Season 1, Episode 4. There are three skits in this episode. The first one was Gold Medler, where the Warner siblings end up participating in the Great Games, where another participant. Dang. Do it in a moment. Leave me alone for a second. Anyway, he wants to win the gold medals because he thinks he's the best and he's hot shit. The Warners think that they are foil wrapped chocolates. Why would they be giving those away at the Great Games? Which essentially is like the Olympics where they give away gold medals. That's the whole point, though. Anyway, each time they compete, they win. When it's weird considering Yoko does the hive dive and wins even though he can't swim. Dot does the equestrian game, which means you gotta ride a horse. First you think she's riding a donkey. No, it turns into a Pegasus and flies all over the place, farting rainbows and turning people into mythical creatures, I guess. Pink mythical creatures. And she wins that one. Wacko wins the ping pong tournament by eating each ball and then regurgitating them back at him. Each time he loses dramatically and he gets increasingly more and more agitated that they are beating him. Then there's the... Dang it, what was it? I think the last one was the high jump or something like that. And right as he gets there, the Warners show up in Mexican garb and get him to do the limbo. And while he's doing that, Dot jumps on him and does the jump. Later on, they end up winning all the gold medals, obviously. And they come to find out that obviously they are actual gold medals, not what they wanted. And the poor guy is crying because he wanted to win the gold medals, so they give him all the gold medals because they don't want them. The Pinky and the Brain skit is Brain ends up impersonating a politician and tries to get rid of all the other politicians by blackmailing them. An intern that's working for the senator he's impersonating gets suspicious of him, so she sees a mouse, and he tries to get rid of all mice in there, and Pinky can't take the pressure of lying that he is Italian and not a mouse. So he ends up spilling the beans that they are both mice, and they leave. But not before crashing into the Washington Monument. Anyway, the last skit is Masterpiece Theater, where they take a word problem and animate it into something dramatic, like Julie's got 5 apples and she loses 2 apples. How many does she have? And it's a skit where she's trying to run away after stealing some apples to feed her kids, and they all get away with 3 apples. Which I think is funny and weird at the same time. Anyway, it sucks that the rest of the characters from the old Animaniacs, Slappy Squirrel, Rita and Runt, Buttons and Mindy, a bunch of the others, they got the boot. I mean, they literally got kicked off the show. All that's left is the Warner siblings, the Pinky and the Brain, and I think Dr. Scratch and Sniff, and the Mime. because we see the mime briefly in this. I mean, I don't know if they've gotten rid of all the old skits, like Good Idea, Bad Idea, which I would think would have been hilarious if they had kept that one. Because they could have done so much with that one. Now that 20 years later, of course. I mean, 20 years of Good Idea, Bad Idea, that would have been cool. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to get started on editing the Futurama episode, and I'll see you guys next time.